Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. 2020 was a weird year, obviously, but it was also weird for YouTube and how much money that you could make. I noticed this as soon as the pandemic hit, and I want to share with you today how much money I made with YouTube ad rev in 2020. So let's get into it.
Old boots got soul, and I carry on this way, and we get better every day.
If this is your first time on my channel, I am a cowboy boot YouTuber and a musician, so I make videos about cowboy boots, about leather products, about music, and I also do live streams and giveaways, so I just have a great time on this channel.
She wins it! Yes! She's here all the time! Carol, you get the boots!
This is the story of a man who picked up the side job of gigolo.
Bloopers.
The right one is just, it's not made for feet. You could buy 2 pairs of vintage Nakonas made in America with normal heel that doesn't feel like absolute shit, smell like oil.
It's a spooky banjo!
I am so grateful for each and every one of you, so thank you all. And I'm very grateful for the fact that I can use YouTube ad rev as a revenue stream. Now, it's not something that I can live off of exclusively, like I said, because I don't make enough on it. Now, you may have seen other YouTube videos about how much YouTubers can make, and this YouTuber lied. Well, before I start this video, I want to explain that what you YouTube about will depend on what your ad revenue is. It all depends on what the disposable income is of your audience, as you will see in a minute, because I took a huge hit at the beginning of the pandemic, and it really set my ad rev back quite a bit. But let's get into it. I'm gonna bring you into my screen right now in the analytics portion of YouTube. So here it is. I made around $6,619 last year on YouTube, and I get paid for the month previous. So I have to include December 2019 in this and exclude December 2020 because I haven't been paid for December 2020 yet, since I'm making this video basically on January 4th. So, as you can see, I make a nice amount, but nothing that I could make a living off of. And for those of you out there curious about what my audience is like, I have around 12,000 subscribers at this moment, and I got 7,000 new subscribers last year. So that means at the beginning of this data, I had around 5,000 subscribers. Now I have 12,000. Huge thanks to everybody who has subscribed so far, and if you haven't yet, definitely do so, because I do a lot of stuff on here and it's a lot of fun, like I said. So I made 290 videos last year, and some of them did well, some of them didn't. Some of them got over 100,000 views, some of them just got over 100 views. I'm not one of those kinds of people who wants to break down the YouTube algorithm to get hundreds of thousands of views every time I put a video up. My main goal for being on YouTube is to get people to listen to my music. So I put up videos about cowboy boots, which is a huge interest of mine, and then play music at the end of them so that people know that I do music, and then that leads into some of the other revenue streams that I have, because I cannot make money alone on YouTube. As you can see here, as we're scrolling down through some of the ad rev information, in January of last year, you know, it was okay. I made some, around $500 in the first 3 months each, and then the pandemic hit, and this is like what I was making in 2019, and still my subscribers were going up. I was making less money, and that's because there were less companies actually buying advertising. And if they were going to buy advertising, YouTube would then put their advertisements on the videos with the audience who has the most disposable income. My audience doesn't have a lot of money. We're not swimming in cash all of the time. So that meant that my ads would pay me less than what somebody else's ads might pay them. and it all depends on the industry you're making videos for and what your audience looks like as far as how much money they have. So the beginning of the pandemic really wasn't kind to me, but then it started turning around September. It started coming back, which is a good time for cowboy boots, especially around December is really good. And I noticed that last year I made the most money in ad rev last December. So as fall started ramping up and the cowboy boots were getting more interest as far as trend data is concerned, year in and year out, I started focusing more and more and more on making cowboy boot content so that I could make a bunch of money during December. And I did. I had my best month ever during December, although, like I said, I haven't been paid for this yet. It was a long summer. It took me a lot of work to get past that hump, but when we finally did, it was so relieving. So, like I said, I can't make enough money to sustain myself just on YouTube ad rev because I've only made $6,600, so that means I have to have other revenue streams in order to support myself as an independent content creator and musician. So that means I also have money coming in from sponsorships, which I made pretty much around the same amount as I did from ad rev, so it's really not a lot for my channel right now. It's something I'm still working on, ramping up quite a bit. Like, this channel is still young, so I also have a revenue stream for my music. Every time something is played on Spotify, affiliate partnerships where I get paid when somebody buys something through my link or using a promo code. Sometimes I get paid for concerts, live streams in 2020. That happened occasionally. I got merch. I sell things on eBay occasionally too. And then also freelance marketing. Just all making sure that I can freely move to one revenue stream to another depending on what's working during any given month. I gotta stay nimble and I gotta stay focused because pandemics happen, as we've seen in 2020. So that's how much I make. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is this not enough or is it too much for a YouTuber like me with 12,000 subscribers? Thank you so much for watching today. If this is your first time and you've made it through this entire video, please hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of things here, and 2021 is gonna be another big year for this channel. Peace, everybody. Have a good one.
Well, I make a little bit on YouTube, but it's not like I rake it in. I do it because I love it, and to make you viewers grin. Thank you for your time. Without you, this could never be. I'm only getting started, so make sure you stick with me. Thank you so much for being here and for watching in 2020. You guys are the best. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, because like I said, I'm just getting started.